Live from the WAME News Center, this is the 6 o'clock news. Iredell County's trusted news leader with Bryson Davis.
Good evening, I'm Bryson Davis and this is the WAME 6 o'clock news. Sheriff Darren Campbell says a routine traffic stop on Salisbury Highway quickly escalated into a foot chase, a canine search, and multiple drug-related charges. According to the Iredell County Sheriff's Office, the incident happened on January 11th when Deputy Perry was patrolling Salisbury Highway and stopped a Volkswagen Jetta. The driver was identified as Timothy James Little Jr. with Thomas Hughes Robinson Jr. riding as a passenger. During the traffic stop, deputies searched the vehicle and found marijuana, digital scales, and other drug-related items inside a book bag. Deputies also located a second digital scale containing cocaine in the same bag. Sheriff Campbell said that while Deputy Perry was searching Robinson, he noticed a bulge in Robinson's sock. When the deputies attempted to investigate further, Robinson ran from the scene. Deputy Moncus responded to assist along with his canine partner, Cash. The canine was deployed to track Robinson, who was later found hiding inside a dump trailer on Neighbors Road and taken into custody. Investigators say Robinson later admitted the items found in his sock were fentanyl-pressed pills. He was arrested on multiple felony and misdemeanor charges and taken before Magistrate Holler, where he was denied bond due to his recent release from prison. Little was released at the scene after receiving citations for simple possession of marijuana and possession of marijuana paraphernalia. The Statesville City Council has approved plans for a new townhome development in South Statesville following an evidentiary hearing on special use permit. The 14-unit development proposed by Headley Homes will be built at the intersection of Caldwell Street, Winston Avenue, and South Meeting Street. The townhomes are expected to be priced in the mid-$200,000 range. Council members approved the project after hearing testimony related to a special use permit which allowed the developer to apply directly to the Statesville City Council instead of seeking a conditional use permit. A conditional use permit would have required review by the Planning Board before coming to Council. Attorney Lisa Valdez, representing Headley Homes, told Council the process followed city protocols and emphasized that rezoning was not a part of the request. During the hearing, Statesville Housing Authority Director Darba Scaff raised concern about the project's impact on future economic development in the area, saying the townhomes could be harmful to long-term development efforts. Valdez disputed that claim, and appraiser Michael Berkowitz testified that his analysis showed the development would not have a negative effect on surrounding property values. After the evidentiary hearing was closed, Councilmember Trey Robertson made a motion to approve the request. The motion passed unanimously, clearing the way for the townhome development to move forward. Coming up, a traffic stop in Cleveland leads to a canine search and a drug arrest on Highway 70. Details after the break.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
When you struggle with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, you get used to not feeling 100%. I thought that was how it had to be. Until I discovered the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. They told me about new medications that weren't around back when I was diagnosed. They helped me find a specialist who gave me a new treatment plan. I'm feeling better than I ever thought I could. Don't settle for not feeling your best. Take action today to take care of yourself. Spill your guts. Learn more at spillyourguts.org.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut, the one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Cleveland police have arrested a man on multiple drug charges following a traffic stop earlier this month on U.S. Highway 70 West. According to the Cleveland Police Department, officers conducted a traffic stop for speeding on January 8th of this year around 10:32 p.m. near West End School Street. During the stop, officers made contact with a rear passenger and reported detecting a strong odor of marijuana coming from inside the vehicle. Police say a deputy with the Rowan County Sheriff's Office responded to assist and a canine was deployed. The canine alerted to the presence of illegal substances inside the vehicle. Officers then searched the vehicle and found a book bag containing marijuana residue. Police said the bag belonged to the rear passenger, identified as Rexy Franklin Piken. A subsequent search revealed Piken was in possession of approximately 9.6 grams of methamphetamine, 9 pills of a Schedule IV controlled substance, along with drug paraphernalia and marijuana paraphernalia. Piken was arrested and charged with possession of methamphetamine, simple possession of a Schedule IV controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of marijuana paraphernalia. He was placed under a $10,000 secured bond. NASCAR teams were back on track yesterday at North Wilkesboro Speedway, taking part in a scheduled testing session ahead of the upcoming season. Teams from across the NASCAR Cup Series rotated on and off the historic short track throughout the day, using the session to gather data, fine-tune setups, and evaluate performance under the rules package expected to be used on short tracks this year. The test marked one of the first chances for teams to put cars through extended runs since the offseason began. Drivers also used the session to reacclimate to the unique layout of North Wilkesboro, a .625-mile track known for its tight corners, elevation changes, and long racing history. Crews focused on tire wear, braking, and handling as teams completed multiple runs. Fans were allowed to watch portions of the testing from the grandstands, offering a rare behind-the-scenes look at NASCAR activity outside of a race weekend. The event added to the momentum surrounding North Wilkesboro return to national prominence following its revival in recent seasons. Teams are expected to use the data collected during the test as preparations continue for future races at North Wilkesboro and across the NASCAR schedule. Coming up, a new bill in North Carolina could change how drivers travel with their pets. Details after the break.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, we love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
In my heart, I knew something was wrong with my little girl. She was always tired and spent a lot of time in the bathroom. When the pediatrician said she had stopped growing, it was clear this wasn't just stress or growing pains. A friend told us about the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. They really came through and connected us with a specialist. Now we have a diagnosis and a plan. You know your child best. Go with your gut. Visit spillyourguts.org to learn more.
A bill filed in the North Carolina General Assembly would make it illegal for drivers to operate a vehicle while holding a live animal in their lap. The proposed legislation would prohibit drivers from operating a motor vehicle on a public street, highway, or public vehicular area while an animal is sitting in their lap. Under the bill, violators would face a $100 fine plus court costs, but no points would be added to the driver's license. Lawmakers say driving with a live animal in a person's lap is a dangerous distraction that puts the driver, passengers, other motorists, and the animal at risk. The bill states that the practice endangers public safety and should be prohibited. The measure was introduced by Garland Pierce, who cited reports of crashes and close calls involving animals riding in drivers' laps. Pierce said animals can behave unpredictably while a vehicle is in motion, increasing the risk of losing control. Pierce added that if an animal becomes startled, both the driver and passengers could be injured in a crash, along with the animal. The proposal has sparked debate on social media, with some residents praising the bill as a common-sense safety measure, while others argue lawmakers should focus on issues like impaired driving or cell phone use behind the wheel. Several other states already address similar concerns. Hawaii is currently the only state with a law that specifically bans driving with a pet in a driver's lap. Other states, including Arizona, New Jersey, Maine, and Connecticut, allow officers to stop and fine drivers if an animal is causing a distraction. Pierce said the idea for the bill came from conversations with constituents and believes the proposal is a simple way to improve safety on North Carolina roads. Thanks for spending part of your evening with us. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and stories.
Stay informed. Stay ahead. WAMEnews.com. Social